Happy WNBA season, everybody. It is officially tip off tonight, and I thought there'd be no better way to celebrate than by sharing one of my most prized possessions of my WNBA collection. This right here is a complete 2020 Prizm set. This is the inaugural year of Prizm for women's basketball, but there's a little kick to this. Mine is almost completely in-person signed by every single girl in the set. So there's 100 cards in this set, and I'm currently sitting at 93 out of 100 of the cards signed. I've been trying to get this set complete for the past 5 years, and I'm very close to finishing this set. Let's don't let's not so let's not waste any more time. Let's start looking at this set, and I'll tell some fun stories about the cards if I have any. But overall, it'll just be really cool to look at this and kind of see the progress that I've made over the past half decade collecting this set. So here we go. Like I said, this is a 100 card set that I've been working on for the past 5 years, and I currently have 93 of the 100 card signed, so I'm 7 short, and it's a pretty tough set to finish. A lot of the players are not in the league anymore, or just you don't have access to them. So I've been working on this for a while, but let's get right into it. Starting off, card number 1 is Nafisa Collier. Probably one of my top 5 favorite cards in this set. This is just an iconic card of Nafisa. It's the first card in the first run of women's Prizm, so that's pretty cool for the WNBA, and one that I love. Now, we're going to go pretty quick through some of these. We'll talk about some, but Brianne January right here on card number 2. You have Sammy Whitcomb on card number 3. Up after that, you have Chiney Ogwumike. She is now a member of ESPN. She does a lot of NBA coverage for them as well as WNBA coverage, but she is card number 4 in the set. And going down the line again, Tierra McCowan. She has always been a tougher autograph. Not the toughest, but always a little bit tough to get. That's right there, card number 5. An all-time GOAT right here. How about Elena Delle Donne? This card took a while to get signed. She had a bunch of injuries, and she finally made her way back to Minnesota in her last year of her career. And I was able to get this one signed, so that was a really nice one to get done, and I'm very happy to have that one signed. That is card number 6. Jasmine Thomas has always been pretty cool, and this is card number 7. And after that, Ariel Powers, former Minnesota Lynx player. She played for the Mystics for a little bit. I think she actually won a NBA Finals with the Mystics, if I'm not mistaken. But this one turned out great in the blue Sharpie, and that is card number 8. After that, probably one of the biggest, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to shit talk Kelsey Plum, but she doesn't really get it. The WNBA, in my opinion, is a league that does not have as many fans, and I'm a big fan of WNBA. So it just doesn't make sense to me that she wants to treat her male fans who want her autograph in such a bad way, and she just kind of talks bad right behind their back and right to their face about how they're selling it and how they're not actually fans of the league. And it's like, you don't have many fans to start out with. Maybe let's treat the ones that are actually supporting you, paying to go to your games and buying your merch. But let's just treat them with a little bit of respect. But was able to get this one done, and this was the last time I think I ever got her in like 2021 or 2022. So she's just impossible to get now. Let me know if you have ever had that type of experience with her, if you collect WNBA cards. But for now, that's card number 9. We'll speed through some of these. Got Angel McCoughtry, Natalie Achunwa, Brianna Turner, and then a Minnesota GOAT right here, WNBA legend. How about Simone Augustus on the Prizm? This is the first WNBA card that I ever got signed when I started doing WNBA about 5 years ago now. And then you had Courtney Vandersloot right here, WNBA champion last season with the Liberty, actually. And she also won it with the Sky a couple years back. So really cool to get that one. One of the better guards the league has ever seen. After that, how about Mark Williams' sister, Elizabeth Williams? This card right here, signed in paint pen, is a nice card. And I believe that this was a second year or a third year card for Elizabeth Williams, but really nice there. Up next, Jessica Breland. This was a tough one. I actually had to consign this through somebody to get this one signed, so that took a while to get done, but very happy to have it done now. This is an amazing card for the set and a tougher one to find. And after that, you have an all-time WNBA GOAT, A'ja Wilson. She's already won, I think, 3, maybe, I think it's 2 MVPs, actually. A couple finals MVPs, but one of the best and most dominant bigs the league has ever seen. And in my opinion, one of the best ever to do it. Kia Nurse has a sweet autograph, actually. It's like this cool kind of loopy cursive. And then Ariel Atkins is a fun autograph too. She adds a little smiley face to her autograph. So just a fun little kind of thing that not a lot of people may know about her autograph. Going down the line some more, we have Natasha Cloud. She's also a very nice player. Always takes time for fans. Is always very talkative. So love to get that one done. And then Rashonda Gray, another person who has a smiley face. Just fun little ads like that make collecting the WNBA pretty fun. Courtney Williams is up next. Always has just been a down-to-earth, great signer, and very nice to the fans. So love to get this, love to collect her stuff. And this one is going to be in my collection forever, as will all of these cards right here. But stuff that I think is really cool. Tiffany Hayes up next. Then you got Emma Meesman right here. Got this one signed when she was with the Chicago Sky. And Jewel Lloyd, the Seattle Storm superstar. Got this one signed a while back in paint pen, and it turned out good. She even added number 24, which was really cool to me because not all the players add that. Temi right here. This one was a out of the country signing. Somebody in one of the WNBA groups online was able to get kind of turned into signing. And what's really funny is this actually is not Temi. And what she wrote on this card, if you can see right here, let's see if I can focus this. She wrote, "Not me," which I think is really funny. And she pointed an arrow to whoever that was. I don't know who that is actually, but that was just a fun little ad right there for the set. And then after that, Christy Tolliver, one of the all-time friendliest players in the WNBA. We're going to speed through the end of this stack. This is the first stack of 50, and then we will get to the next stack before you know it. Arika Gumbawale up next. She signed that to Nick. Natasha Howard always has time for the fans. Same thing with Brittany Griner. Super nice, always has time to sign. But if we're talking about somebody who does not have time to sign and has never really been all that nice, Skylar Diggins-Smith. Unfortunately, not the nicest of players, but still fun to have that one in my set. Damiris Dantas right here, followed by Tiffany Mitchell and Erica Wheeler. So you got a couple cool ones there. And then you got the MVP of the league here. I think she won MVP in 2019, I want to say. Maybe I'm off. I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But you got Jonquel Jones right here. And she's got a great autograph, that cursive J. Jones 35. Latoya Sanders, who is now a coach with the, I'm blanking on what team she's a coach on, but she's a coach in the WNBA right now. So that's pretty cool, and love to have that one signed, as she is not always going to be around, and glad to get that one done while it was possible to get it done. So we got Asia Durr right here. Great autograph. NECA right here, another all-time great in the league. All-time great scorer, just overall super nice, always signs. And then Brittany Sykes is going to follow that. Very cool card. Stephanie Dolson right here. Got that signed after a playoff game, actually. Danielle Robinson. Tina Charles. This is weird. She just wrote Nick on it and signed her name. I don't know why she didn't write like to Nick, but pretty cool. Jordan Canada right here. Awesome card. I actually don't have many of her. She's not been the easiest to get, but that one's a nice one to have. And then going down the line here, we've got Allie Quigley, Lisa Clarendon, and card number 50 right here is Astu Endur. This one was very tough to get. She was not in the league all that long, and I got super lucky, and I got her when she was playing. So that right there will finish out the first 50 cards from this set. And now we will go on to the second 50. And this is where this set kind of heats up. I feel like there's a lot of big names in the second half of this set. So without further ado, we will get right into it. Here we go. Odyssey Sims will start us off right here as card number 51 in this set. And she signed that in the paint pen. And here's our first big name of this set in the second half of it. How about Candace Parker? Candy Parker, arguably one of the greatest to ever play. Won tons of championships. Great scorer, great passer, great rebounder. Just could do a little bit of everything. This one was signed with her short autograph, but still a really nice one to have. Dearica Hamby, who's built a really great WNBA career. I don't think anybody really saw that coming when she was drafted in 2015. Or I think she was drafted in 2015. So I don't think anybody really saw that 10 years ago. But look at her now. She's won with the Aces. She's won the championship, so that's pretty cool. And this is one of my favorite autographs in the set. It's a no-name player, but her autograph is just so cool. You got Yvonne Turner. Look at that autograph. That's super cool. Up next, That's Katie Lou Samuelson. So her sister Carly Samuelson is not in the set, but this is Katie Lou right here. She signed that, and that turned out very nice in the blue Sharpie. I love those like silver background ones where the blue just pops off of them. Elisa Gray right here signed that. Leilani Mitchell, another really cool autograph of a girl who was in the league for about a year after that set released, and then kind of just, I don't know what happened, but disappeared. Then we have Benijah Laney, who has turned into another great star. Now Benijah Laney Hamilton on the Liberty. Lexi Brown right here. She was on the Lynx at the time this set came out, but now she's been on a couple other teams, and I believe she's in Seattle right now. Candace Dupree. Sylvia Fowles. This is an all-time great Hall of Famer and has her number retired by the Minnesota Lynx, so that's really cool to have that one signed, especially being from Minnesota. I love that card. Joanna Bonner right here. That's great, of another really good player. And this is another air card. You have Sydney Weiss, but the picture, that is not Sydney Weiss on it. I don't remember who that is, but was able to get Sydney Weiss to sign it, so pretty cool air card right there. Izzy Harrison, you got Isabel Harrison right here. This card got signed, and she has a beautiful autograph. If you look at that, writes her full name out in cursive. Very nice, and I'd like to have that one. Kayla McBride right here, very Kobe Bryant-esque autograph with the KB, but very cool, and the 24, I guess. Alicia Clark, number 32, signed this one. And that's just another thing that I love about the WNBA players is all their autographs are just so different. They all have their own style. They all add their own little flair to it. Something that you don't see in any other league. Like, look at Breanna Stewart. Name a superstar in the NBA that has an autograph this good. Like, Steph Curry just scribbles a C. Luka scribbles an LU. Breanna Stewart does a B line, ST line, number 30. It just fills the card up, and it looks so good. This card is super off-center now that I'm looking at this. Thing's cut so wonky, but really cool card to have there, and one that I am glad that I got, as she is not an easy autograph anymore. Chelsea Gray, another great player in the league. And this is an interesting one. Tamara Young, she would not sign the front of this card. She said she would only sign the back. So I had to get the back of this card signed, which is a little odd to me. Why would you not sign the front when it's the exact same picture? But hey, I got it signed nonetheless. Diamond Shields is up next. And after that, we're going to hit Mercedes Russell and another great superstar of this league, Jackie Young, Las Vegas Aces superstar. She's a tough autograph, but I was lucky to get this one signed at a game when I sat courtside, actually. So that was really fun to get this one, and a fun memory from sitting courtside to get that one signed. Kayla Thornton right here, now a member of the Liberty again. Just listing like every Liberty player on this video. I don't know why, but I guess that's how it's going to go. Alyssa Thomas right here. And Monique Billings. This one has a fun story behind it. So this one, she would never sign because it says Monique Billings on the card, but it's actually a picture of Nia Coffey. Gotta love the Panini quality control. They're messing up like 5 cards in this set with different pictures and names, but I was finally able to get it signed. I just kept trying, and after like 4 years, she finally caved in and she signed that card for me, so really nice to get that one done. Bria Hartley right here. That one looks cool. Is that a silver? That is not a silver. Raquana Williams hit this one. Another girl with a great autograph. Cheyenne Parker now changed her last name to Cheyenne Parker Tyus. So that's a cool one to have before she changed that autograph up a little bit. And then Alana Smith. This is signed a while ago. I actually don't think I even got this one myself. I think I picked this one up from somebody. So nice to get that one. And this is one of the GOATs. Debatably the GOAT. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Who knows? Let me know in the comments what you think. But Diana Taurasi hit it with that terrible autograph at first, but nonetheless, still a DT autograph. And up next, we have Bria Holmes. Very tough card to get. Not a lot of people have this. I know people work on this set. A lot of people want this from me. Very tough to find. Jontel Lavender right here. Love her autograph. She always had time for the fans. Super nice. Up next, Kelsey Mitchell. Great card right there of the Fever Star, Ohio State legend. Amanda Zawi B hit this. Gophers legend in Minnesota. Played a little bit of a bunch of different teams throughout the WNBA, but overall, very happy to have that. And now on to the rookies. Now, I do have the Sabrina Ionescu signed, but this is actually at PSA right now, so I can't share that one at the moment. But I have I guess I have every rookie in this set. I believe that there is 12 rookies in this set, and I have all of them signed. So let's pretend I got the Sabrina right here. It's a very cool card. Up next, she wasn't a star when this came out. I always liked her. She's one of my favorite players in the league. Now on the Mercury, moved to Phoenix. I think Satu's primed for an absolute breakout season and to become a superstar in this league. She has an amazing autograph. That one right there is going to be in the collection forever. Maybe it's 11 rookies in this set, because I think Sabrina's number 89. Lauren Cox right here, that was a tough one to get. Kennedy Carter will be the next up. Bella Allery is up next. And a little fun fact about her is her dad is Mark Allery, who played in the NBA for a while in the late 80s and early 90s. So that's just a kind of like little fun fact on her. You got Micaiah Herbert Harrington, hit the rookie. She was the Lynx rookie at the time. Tyasha Harris, also known as Ty Harris. Great autograph. Always has time for the fans. Ruthie Hebard. I love that card. I don't remember when I got that one signed, but that was cool. Megan Walker. Jocelyn Willoughby. And let's talk about this one. This right here, Katia Alaska, was the toughest rookie in this set for the longest time. Somebody in a group online was able to reach out to her. She lives in like Lithuania or somewhere overseas, and somebody was able to reach out to her and was able to get this card signed. They were able to get a bunch of them signed, and the guy who got them signed was actually nice enough to just send me one for free, knowing that I'm working on the set. And that's one thing I love about WNBA collecting is there's just this kind of like community around it where if somebody knows you're working on something, they won't ask for money. They'll just hook you up. And that's what I love to do too, is when I'm getting a bunch of cards signed by the players, I'll always hook up people if they collect the player, have a connection to the player. So I always like to do that, just give back to that community. So this one right here, very thankful to get this one. This was a very tough rookie to get, and I don't think I ever would have gotten it if it were not for somebody in that group. And then card 100 of the set, Jasmine Jones. So right there, that is 93 signed cards from this set. I'm 7 away, and realistically, I'm like 3 away. There's just 4 that I'm waiting to buy. Like obviously Sue Bird is in the set, and I don't have her yet. But I'm just waiting to buy her till the end because I just don't really want to throw like $80 into a Sue Bird card at the moment unless I'm like 1 or 2 cards away. So for now, this is the set. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know who you think is going to win the WNBA Finals this year. And we will see you all in the next video. Peace.